Hey everybody, welcome back to Minor Stuff. I'm Matt.
I'm Pat.
We're the Minor Brothers. Today we're doing something we've been excited for. Old Carter Batch 14. Let's review this thing.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Before we get started, thanks for stopping by, checking us out. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Like this video, drop some comments down below if you've had this and what your thoughts were on it as well. Check us out over on Patreon. I believe we got this bottle actually from one of our Patreons, Matt, right?
We did, yeah. Ryan hooked us up with this
Huge
thing.
shout out, man. Thank you so much. Absolutely fantastic.
Cannot thank you enough for this bottle because this is something we would not see.
I never thought I would ever see one of these bottles.
Yeah.
So,
and not only that, but also at retail. So the MSRP for like around like $250, which is what we got this for, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Secondary on these things are like $400 to $500. So we'll see if it's worth the secondary markup or if it's even worth the initial. I mean, obviously a lot of people have a huge thing for Old Carter. This has a great mahogany color. It's not as oily as I figured it would be on the glass. Well, let's see how this, it's non-age dated, and this one's 117 proof. Yeah, 117 proof.
this nose is fantastic.
Oh, wow. That is, like, so sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
Right?
That's really sweet, like, hint of, like, some maple syrup.
Getting like a little bit of a baking smell, like cooking some bread. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
very, very sweet though.
Yeah, I'm trying to put my mind, like, it's so sweet that it's almost like there's like a little bit of a sugary, fruity note to it, but you can't really place my finger on it. But it is,
Yeah.
it is like super light. I was expecting a more classic bourbon nose.
Definitely.
Not something so sweet.
I can't think of what that sweet smell is, but it definitely.
I had to taste this stuff, dude. Wow.
Totally different than the nose.
Totally different than the nose.
Like, the spice to it. Heavy cinnamon.
So I got like a very light sweetness start, and then it was like it tongue punched me with some cinnamon spice.
Mm-hmm. A ton of cinnamon spice. A little bit of like a graham crackery something.
It's so good though.
A really pleasant finish.
It's a really good finish.
Finish is pretty long.
It is a little drying on the backside.
Yep. The baking spice in the finish. The cinnamon. The sweetness. I got the sweetness on the second drink. The first one was all cinnamon. And
I'm getting like almost like a little mixture of like a cherry plum note for sweetness. But it's hard because the cinnamon note comes like a freaking train over your tongue, and just like
when you get past that cinnamon, there is a little cherry there. I'm not getting any plum, but I am getting some cherry.
This thing is good though. It is so smooth and pleasant on the tongue and in the mouth. Like such a great mouthfeel. It
doesn't drink like 117 proof either.
It doesn't. No, I was like expecting maybe like, okay, we're gonna get a little Kentucky hug going on, all that type of stuff. I'm getting like none of that out of this thing. This thing is like this thing is gonna be
delicious.
I'm gonna go find a good cigar to pair with this bottle. This is gonna be definitely one of those good bottles, Pat.
Wow, it's just crazy how different the taste is from the nose. It's so sweet, and going in and it's really cinnamon spice, everything forward.
Very cinnamon forward. Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna say this will probably be one of our top 10 bottles this year. I think it has the potential because it is that good drinking. It's not as complex as I thought it was gonna be.
Yep.
It's a lot more not also as classic bourbon as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be way more classic bourbon notes, and it's definitely not at all.
However, it is so delightful to drink that I could crush this bottle in like a weekend.
Well, how about you don't?
I'm not going to. I'm just saying I could. This is a very good.
So what do you think price-wise, Matt? You think it's worth it?
I don't think it's worth secondary. I'm not paying $400 to $500 for this bottle. And I'm trying to be relative with other pricing out there. So, you know what I mean? Like our 4-gate was like $200. The cigar blend is that $175, $200 mark. And cigar blend, I put out there all day long. Like that, I think is a great $200 mark bourbon.
Absolutely.
I think this doesn't equal the greatness of cigar blend, but it's really great. So I would put it up. I would say it's probably at that like $200 mark MSRP. Like if I can find it at that 200, maybe 250 range, I'll end up buying some more, but not higher.
150 to 200, I think is a great range for this. More than that, I don't know if
it's worth it. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be like, it's got to really wow you to sort of make that price jump, I guess you could say. And this is good. It's just not. There's no wow factor, I guess you could say. So, still a freaking amazing bottle.
Absolutely.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this review. If you've had this, let us know in the comments down below what your guys' thoughts were. Remember, we are doing bourbon every Fridays, cooking on Wednesdays, and every Monday we're either covering man shit or we're doing some extra bourbon. So, everybody, thank you so much for following us along. Have a good day.